Hello everybody and welcome back. In this lesson, we are moving to another very important model relationship, that is the one-to-one relationship in Django models. You will find this relationship in many applications. For example, a user has exactly one profile, a customer has exactly one account, and a library patron has exactly one library card. We will understand how the one-to-one field works, how Django links two models together, and then we'll build a complete working example, which is a library card system where every patron gets a unique library card. So let's get started. So let's understand how one-to-one relationships in Django models work, and then apply it in a real example where we will build a library card system. Now, a one-to-one relationship means each instance of one model is linked to exactly one instance of another model. Now, this is implemented using Django's one-to-one field. You'll typically use this in cases like a user having one profile or a patron having exactly one library card, and so on. So here is the simplest example of a one-to-one relationship. We have a user model and a profile model. Now inside profile, we create a one-to-one field linking it to the user model. This means one user has one profile and one profile belongs to exactly one user. So this is how we establish one-to-one relationship in Django models. Now let's also understand the onDelete equal to models.cascade. We use onDelete equal to models.cascade, which means if the linked user gets deleted, the associated profile will also be deleted. Now this keeps your database clean and prevents broken references. Now let's also look at how to access the related objects. Now one-to-one relationship gives you direct access from both the sides. Now from the user object, you can get the profile using user.profile, and from the project object, you can get the user using profile.user. So we can see that there is a direct access from both the sides. Now let's build a real system, a library card system on the CodeChef platform. In this system, a patron can have only one library card, and each library card belongs to exactly one patron. So we can see the one-to-one relationship being established there. So let's head over to the CodeChef platform. So here I am on the CodeChef platform where we have this worked out example, which is a library card system. So in the file explorer, you can see the project is called library project, the app is called library, and all the corresponding files like models.py, views.py, and the templates like homepage.html and the urls.py files are open here on the editor. So let's look at the models.py file first. So in this models.py file, you can see that we have created two models. One is patron and another one is the library card. Now the patron model has two fields. One is the name, which is a character field with max length 100, and then email, which is set as the email field. And then if you look at the next model, we have library card, which has three fields. One is the patron. Now patron refers to this patron object here. So in order to establish that relationship, we say models.one-to-one-field. So you see, using the one-to-one field keyword, we are establishing the one-to-one relationship between the patron and the library card. So here it says patron, which refers to this model patron here. And also we set the onDelete equal to models.cascade, which means that if a patron is deleted, then the library card that is related to that patron will also get deleted. Then we have the card number and issue date, which are specific to the library card model. One is a character field and the issue date is the date field. Alright, so we have set the one-to-one relationship between patron and library card in this models.py file. Now let's take a look at the views.py. Now in views.py file, we have a function called home, where first we are deleting any existing objects. This is done so that whenever you are running the project again and again, it should not cause any problem for you. So if there are any existing data, we are just making sure that it is deleted so we can view this example properly. Next, we are creating some sample patrons. One is called P1, and then we use the create method. We say patron.objects.create, and then we create using the name Alice and email ID alice@example.com. And we have created another object P2, which is another patron, and the name is Bob, and this is the email ID. Now let's create the library cards. So for that we use this library card.objects.create, again the create method using to create the library card objects, and we say patron equal to P1 and card number equal to LC1001. So patron equal to P1 means we are referring to this patron P1 that was created here, which refers to Alice. And then we are creating another library card for the patron P2. Okay, that means it belongs to Bob, and this is the card number. So remember again, in the library card model, we had two fields, one for the patron and another one the library card. Alright, now we are fetching all the patron objects using this objects.all and putting it into patrons here, and we are rendering it into a template called homepage.html so that all the related data can be displayed. You can also check the homepage.html, which is used for displaying the data, and the respective url.py file are also there for both the app and the projects. So I'm not going into the details of that. Let me run the project and show you the output. So when I click on the run button, it is configured to start the project and also to make migrations, apply migrations, and then you can see that the page loads over here, which is a template called homepage.html, and it says library patrons and their cards, which came from this, and then Alice, whose email ID is alice@example.com. The card number is LC001, issued on November 21st, 2025. And similarly for Bob also, you can see Bob, the email ID, card number is LC1002 and issued on November 21st, 2025. Now there could be a question in your mind that where did this issued date come from? If you look at the views.py file, we did not add the issue date in this library card objects. Though it had three fields, we see that we did not add the issued date, but it actually displayed the issued date here, which is the current date when I am recording this video. Now that happened because if you look at the models.py file, you can see here that issue date equal to models.date field and auto now add equal to true. So what this does is it is going to add the current date or this present day's date into this field, even though we explicitly don't mention it. So that is why this date came here, which is the current date when I am recording this video. So now we see that the one-to-one relationship is established between the library patrons and their cards. So Alice will have exactly one card, and this card will be associated only to Alice. Similarly for Bob as well. And also we have applied the all delete equal to models.cascade. That means if I delete Alice, then this card number and all the related data related to this card number will also get deleted. So you can come and try out this example. You can make some changes in these models, add more fields, or you can also try deleting a patron and see if the library card actually gets deleted, and so on, and verify all the one-to-one relationships between these objects that we have created. So that's it for today's lesson. You know how the one-to-one relationships work in Django now, and how to apply them in real applications like the library card system. Now do try the practice problem on CodeChef platform that is available for this lesson. It is the best way to solidify your learning. I will see you in the next one.